Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Zamira Hanatus Saniha. I'm from TBI 6D class, and in this occasion I would like to explain about causative verbs. Do you know guys what is causative verbs? Causative verbs are the action words used to indicate one person causes another person to do something for the first person. This verb is very special because it must be there are two verbs in a sentence without any conjunction. I will give you the example. Let's see the difference. First, I will understand. And the second example is I will make you understand. Okay, we can see for the first example, I will understand is only one verb, that is understand. And in the second example, there are two verbs, make and understand. And this verb, make, is the causative verbs. Okay, in causative verbs, there are two kinds. First is pure causative or causative murni. And the second is unpure causative atau causative tidak murni. Actually, the causative verbs, there are 5 verbs in this causative. And in the kind of pure causative, there are 3 verbs. They are get, have, and make. And in the unpure causative, there are 2 verbs. They are let and help. I will give you the mnemonic how to remember these causative verbs. This is the jembatan keledai. There are 5 verbs of causative verbs. First is get, have, make, let, and help. We can remember it by ke, ha, ma, le, he. Ke, ha, ma, le, he. Also, in these causative verbs, there is a setara makna or equivalent that is get is persuade, have is ask, make is force, let is allow or permit, and help is assist. What the meaning? Merayu, meminta, memaksa, mengizinkan, and menolong. Okay, now let's move to the forms of causative verbs. As we know that in the sentence there are 2 kinds, active and passive. So in these causative verbs also there are two forms, active and passive. Okay, the form is subject, causative verb, object, and objective complement. These causative verbs is suitable in all the tenses, so we can customize with the tenses that we used. And in the object complement, there is a regulation or permanent form that we have to use in the sentence. As we remember before that we use mnemonic or jembatan keledai to memorize the causative verbs. There are 5. Do you remember? Get, have, make, let, and help. Ke, ha, ma, le, he. So we can fold our fingers like so, like we pick up the phone, and this is how to remember the objective complement regulation. The first is used to infinitive, and the 3 causative verbs use verb 1 or bare infinitive, and the last is to infinitive and bare infinitive. Like if we use the causative verb get, we have to use objective complement by to infinitive. Don't forget that causative verbs are suitable in all tenses, and objective complement is the permanent form. Do you remember the second example that I gave you previously? There is I will make you understand. This is the example of causative verbs. We can see that there are two verbs in this sentence, make and understand. And make is the causative verbs, while understand is the objective complement. We can see the objective complement used verb 1 because the causative verbs is make. Do you remember? To infinitive, verb 1, to infinitive and verb 1. Get, have, make, let, and help. Okay, so the second form in this active causative verb is using equivalent meaning atau setara makna. So the form is subject, verb or equivalent meaning verbs, object, and objective complement. Okay, this is the easy form because all of the equivalent meaning use the objective complement is used to infinitive for all equivalent meaning. Okay, let's move to the example. Emma merayu Angel membayar hutang. In this sentence, there are two verbs. They are merayu and membayar. So the first verb is causative verbs and the second one is objective complement. Okay, the causative verbs of merayu is get and the objective complement of membayar is, do you remember? If get, the objective complement is, yes, that's right, to infinitive. Because there are no time signals, so this is the simple present, and because the subject is singular, so the verbs is addition by s or es, and because gets, so the English is Emma gets Angel to pay the debt. Okay, what if we use setara makna in this example? Setara makna of get is persuade. So, an objective complement of all of the setara makna is to infinitive. So the English is Emma persuades Angel to pay the debt. Okay guys, that's all the explanation of causative verb. Don't forget to learn again and again. See you in the next occasion. I'm Zawira Hanatus. I do apologize for any mistakes. And the last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya.